YouTube, what's going on? YouTube, what is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, it's your guy, one more time, DEDRICKHICKSJR, and I'm back with another fragrance video. Smell good, family. Hopefully everyone is doing well, doing great, doing fantastic, positive energy, positive vibes. Y'all know how we rock out here in this channel, man. Positive vibes only, all right? So Smell good, family, we are back yet again with my favorite video to do each and every week, and that is the weekly rotation video. All right, week 145 straight weeks, man, chugging along, man. That's a long time though, but 145 weeks straight we've been doing this style of a video, and we are going to continue it on today. All right, so we're going to cover every fragrance that I wore during the week of December 15th, I believe. So let's go ahead and tap in. And once again, I must say so myself, a very solid week. Let's go ahead and tap in. Up first on Sunday, off day for me, wrapping up the weekend. Really wasn't doing a whole lot, but this has just been one of the best pickups of the year. For me, one of the best designer pickups, however you want to label it. I know the conversation in Fracom, but this is just overall one of the better pickups that I've experienced in all of 2024 from the house of Ralph Lauren. Yes, we're talking Polo 67. Man, this is a real gem. This is a real gem. Man, you can get this on discounters now for like 50 bucks. 50 or $60 or something like that. You get this very nice pineapple in the opening. There are woods here. There are some fresh spicy tones in here. There's a little, you got that polo green, like that green, fresh green texture that most polos give you, especially from the Polo Blue line. It's modernized here, so it doesn't smell like, you know, old manish or out of date or whatever verbiage you want to use. This is a very modern take on a blue fragrance. And when I say that, it's because of the addition of the pineapple and the type of woods that are in here. A little lingering, fresh, spicy vibe to this. This stuff is great. Great for the office, great for everyday wear. And for me on Sunday, oh man, I ran errands all day, finished up some Christmas shopping, did some grocery shopping, just kind of tighten up some things around the house, did some recording and editing. I enjoyed every second of this since I've got my nose on it. So on Sunday, you know, sometimes, you know, in the fragrance space, you know, a lot of things can be dismissed because of the house they come from, or, you know, whatever. Nah, don't dismiss this. You want an everyday versatile fragrance that's absolutely gonna absolutely work more than work? Check out Ralph Lauren's Polo 67. I don't know if I just overly hyped this fragrance just now, but I don't care because I absolutely love Polo 67. One of the best just pickups of the year for sure. All right, up next from the house of Argos, we return back to the office on Monday, and this fragrance is just going to work whenever too, and I just love this fragrance from the house of Argos. We're talking Danae or Danye, or however you want to verbalize it, but this is a beautiful fragrance. All different types of wood. The key note of sandalwood really shines here. Citrus, bergamot, cashmere wood shines here. And on my skin, especially as this dries down, the cashmere wood really stands out. Very soft and smooth, warm type of wood. That creamy, silky sandalwood blended in with the citruses, the pink pepper. It's beautiful, man. You can literally wear this every day, all year round. The only time I wouldn't wear this is during the high heat outdoors. But if you're indoors just kind of moving around, this is going to absolutely work. High quality here, high luxury here. This stuff is fantastic. And if you're curious about Argos, and I know there's a lot of talk of it as late, especially in Fracom, just go see for yourself. Head over to the website. I have the link in the description. Save yourself 10% by using Dedrick10 on anything over there on Argos. But this is one that is a more versatile play from the house, and it's really good. To the office on Monday, got a compliment very early on in my day. Very early on, one of my young boys was leaving out for the night. I was coming in for the morning shift, and as usual, as he says, there you go, smelling good. They say, don't tell me what it is because I know it's expensive. And he just kept moving, man. So from the house of Argos, we're talking Danae Danye on Monday. I love this stuff. you'll be seeing it a lot more, especially as we tail into 2025. Up next, man, wow. Now this fragrance is not available yet, but it will be. And Terrence has outdone himself again. Let's get to it. From the House of Argos on Tuesday to the office. It was cooler. It was chillier. Most complimented fragrance of the week. From the House of Nazar, we're talking Mango to Back. Yes, this is a brand new release that should be available for purchase really, really soon, but I gotta talk about it now. Buttery mango, very like a cherry pipe tobacco, buttery mango, vanilla. I don't even know the official note breakdown of this, but what my nose picks up, it has to be cinnamon, has to be in here, or some type of praline, cardamom, sweet and spicy textures. This stuff is amazing. Throughout my day, I will stop at work. What are you wearing? What's that? Hold on now. Those are some of the things that I was getting. Extrait de Parfum concentration, over, I believe, 45% oil concentration in these fragrances. Projects, it carries. The sillage on this is the real winner. Because every time I move throughout the day, I was catching wafts. And at one point in time, I was like, did I spray too much? And I'm 6 to 8 sprays with everything. I didn't do 6 to 8 sprays with this because on spray 3 and 4, I was like, I think we're gonna be good. Let's just kind of see what it do. First time really getting a full wearing. It's incredible. Performs all day. Gourmandish tobacco, especially with that buttery, juicy mango, cherry, tobacco, vanillas, pralines, cinnamons. Like I said, I don't know the note breakdown, but that's what my nose told me. And that's what we're going with until I know the official breakdown. But will be available for purchase soon on Nazar. And of course, King Dedrick 15 can save you 15% off anything on Nazar fragrances, including this one once it hits the website. It could be there now. It could be there now as you're watching this video. But this one is a good one to keep in mind. From Nazar fragrances on Tuesday, we went with Mango to Back. And Terrence has a lot more coming down the pike for 2025. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. All you Nazar fans, stay tuned. All right. Up next, I love this fragrance. One of the best pickups in 2024. And for my lifestyle, going to work, my career, how I dress every single day, the type of work that I do, professionalism is high up on the ranks, especially Monday through Thursday when we're, dressing up, button downs and slacks and, hard bottoms and stuff like that. But this is a fragrance that just kind of highlights the workspace. You can do other things with it for sure, but I just love this beautiful approach to a woodsy fragrance. From the House of Regalian, Istanbul, we have Mystic. Mystic from Regalian, man, I love this soft stuff. Soft woods, slightly powdery, fresh, clean. There's a slight, like a fresh, spicy textures to the woods in this fragrance. It is absolutely stellar. There's a little bit of a dryness going on. There's so many different facets and elements to this fragrance that the layering of this fragrance during the wearing is incredible. All my fellas out there looking for a unique, masculine, versatile fragrance for the office. And again, you can wear this on an evening out. You can wear this, to church. You can wear this to, that job interview. There's a lot of different things you can do. But for me, to the office, this is just going to absolutely beyond shine. When I do my office fragrances for 2025, best believe that this is going to be in here. Great performer, very well-rounded throughout the wear. Those who may be concerned with the powdery take on here, it's not overwhelming. You get more of these different layers of woods. A little bit of a dry wood, a little bit of a soft wood, a little bit of a sweet wood. There's a lot of different wood layering experiences with this fragrance, and I love it. This is a me fragrance. Like, for me, I don't care if nobody else love it. Well, I don't care if nobody like anything that I wear, but you know what I mean, right? This one is for me and for me only. And if somebody happens to like it along the way, that's awesome. but this stuff is great. On Wednesday from the House of Regalian in Istanbul, we're talking Mystic. Don't sleep on the House of Regalian. More conversation from the House of Regalian as we go into 2025 for sure. All right. Up next, it was really great to revisit this. Really cool story with this one. At the time the Dior Sauvage Elixir came out, I could not afford a $200, I think 50 ml bottle fragrance. Just couldn't do it. Smelled great. I got some samples. I was even able to create some content. Shout out to Kev and Said for make sure I was able to do that. But then like a week later or a couple of days later, Alexandria came calling. And at that time, I'm head over heels for Alexandria. I had just got my first couple of bottles from Alexandria and really loving them. But this take right here is the closest take to Dior Sauvage Elixir till this day. My bottle has fully macerated. I've had this over 2 years. And what am I talking about for Thursday? Just an absolute treat to just kind of re-engage with how great this one is. From the House of Alexandria Fragrances, we have ETE Sauvage Elixir. ETE Sauvage Elixir. Now, I don't know if you can see the juice in there moving, but it's about a quarter of the way down. I was wearing this a lot when I got it in. So a $200 fragrance for 50 mLs for $200, but I got this for less than $100 with the code at the time, 100 ml for less than $100, and it is spot on, like 97% spot on with the DNA. But the one difference that I noticed between the two is that this is a bit more fresher, which makes it a little bit more versatile, that you can wear it a little bit more. Dior Sauvage Elixir is a very heavy, dense, licorice, woody, spicy, beautiful fragrance. And one day I'm going to get me the original Dior Sauvage Elixir. I want to add it to my collection. But it just never crosses my mind to do so because of this. Great performer, great wearing throughout the day, very powerful stuff. You don't need many sprays. Alexandria is known for really nailing a lot of more expensive and prominent and talked about DNAs in the community. And when this came out, they stayed sold out. And me and my friends, we were very lucky, I guess, at the time. Once it hit the website, because Alexandria just drops these emails on you, right? They kind of tell you what's going on. A lot of y'all know that. And that's what happened here. But I didn't get the email. My friend Kevin and Said got the email. Shout out to Frag Boys ENT. They let me know. And I just copped off the strength of what they said. So this was like a blind buy. But when I got it in, I said, oh, this is a win. So I know we're kind of long on this one, but it was really good to revisit it. I'll continue to revisit it more. And it just works. For the office on Thursday from the House of Alexandria Fragrances, we went with ETE Sauvage Elixir. And I like the bottles from Alexandria. When they upgraded to these blue bottles, I really enjoyed them. Up next, another real treat of the week on Friday to the office. I'm a huge fan of barbershops, Fougere Fragrances. The base of this company is a barbershop base, but they have so many different offerings that they give these unique takes on the barbershop DNA, and this is incredible. Very excited to have this and one other from the collection. From the House of Naughton and Wilson, we have Arizo. I believe that's how you pronounce it, Arizo. This is Mr. Smelly. This is his brand. These are his fragrances, and I gotta shout out Justin Copeland for leading me into this direction. So the original, what is it called? Naughton and Wilson, the original, I believe, what is it called? Gravitas Pour Homme. I have it sitting right over there. Had a decant of it. The Bishop Jared Miller blessed me with a decant, and I wore that thing out, man. I said, one day I'm gonna get that. That is a beautiful, modern day, classy, masculine masterpiece for a barbershop scent. Well, a great deal that they had on their website, like a Black Friday deal. So I got both of these for a crazy price, right? But this one, take a base, the base of a barbershop scent, right? But load it up with some booze, load it up with some plum, load it up with spices, load it up with oud. This stuff is incredible. Incredible stuff. Very classy, very mature. This is not going to be for everybody. And what sold me was the note of plum. Yes, that was what sold me. But the deal sold me too. But then also that base of that modern Englishman, that Norton and Wilson, they provide those, those classier scents. But this stuff is incredible. And I got a feeling over time, this will continue to macerate. The juice probably will get darker. And not saying there's nothing wrong with it now, because it's not. But this stuff is incredible, man. This is my speed. Again, it's not going to be for everybody, but just something to look into if you're into barbershop scents. If you're looking to get into barbershop scents, Norton and Wilson are a good place to start. The barbershop fougere lane is for a mature audience for sure. But the elements that are in here, I've never experienced before at a barbershop. Plum, booze, oud, spice. To the office, fall, winter, forget about it. On Friday, we went with brand new from the house of Norton and Wilson, Arizo. You'll see a lot more of this as we continue to dive into the winter seasons. All right. Up next, 2 fragrances on Friday. So on Friday evening, it was time, baby. My son, my godson, their friends, we all got together and we went to go see Sonic 3. Sonic 3 on Friday night. Came home. The movie theater where we go to, it's the most comfortable place in the world besides my house. Threw on some sweats, ball caps, some sneakers, grabbed the boys. We went out. It was cool out, a little drizzly. But I just got this in. I have to say a special thank you to George Sahara for sending this my way. I love the Royale DNA. So I'm very happy to get to experience the original. This stuff is really, really good. From the house of Zaharoff, we have Signature Royale to the movies to see Sonic 3. And what you get, this is the beginning. So you have your Royale X and Triple X, right? This is the spices in here are way toned down. It's a very clean fragrance, man. But you get some crisp green apple, lavender. There is some cardamom spices in here. Some woods in here. I love this stuff. And it's just the base DNA. If you love the Pour Homme, if you love Triple X and Royale X, really the base DNA of a lot of things from Zaharoff. This is very clean. It's fresh. It's mature. It's something that you can wear every single day. It's under the category that if you needed one fragrance and that's all, you just needed one. You don't want anything else. You want it for date night. You want it for church. You want it for work. You want it for relaxation and whatever it is. This qualifies as a fragrance that could meet those standards of what you want. I love this stuff. This is going to be another office darling. And I've talked about Royale X a lot for the office, and I will continue to wear it to the office. And again, you can do many other things with these fragrances. But for me, office is where I wear a lot of my scents. And a lot of my fragrances are probably pushed towards the office as well, versatile wears, but that's another topic. But this here, the original Royale, it's really good, y'all. I love it. I love a clean, fresh fragrance with a little bit of woods, a little bit of spice. I love that green apple does. There's cashmere and wood in here as well. I just love a very versatile, clean fragrance. And this really checks everything off my list. And it's really, really good. Can't wait to wear it more and experience it more. From the house of Zaharoff, Friday night to see Sonic 3. It was a good movie. Take your kids. Go. It's good. We went Signature Royale from Zaharoff. Great stuff, man. All right. And last but not least, good Lord. This is a top 3 tobacco scent and might be the greatest tobacco of all time. We can keep talking about it, but for this time of year, this is a beauty, a beast, a gotta have it, wear it now fragrance for me. From the House of Plume Impressions, we're talking Royal Bourbon, my lord. My lord, tobacco and booze and caramel and spices, vanilla, cinnamon, It is unfair how great this is. And I'm gonna keep saying it. I've been saying it since I got my nose on it. This is not my first time talking about this on a video. This stuff is incredible. If you're into tobacco, if you love tobacco, this is more of a cherry tobacco fragrance. Has a lot of sweet facets to it, blended in with the booze and the caramel and the cinnamon. This is bold. This is just in your face. The wearing on this is incredible. You're talking 9 to 10 hours of full performance. This stuff is amazing, man. And on Saturday, it was, I think at the start of my day, I had to get up and work in the morning. And on Saturdays, we dress down. So sweatpants, hoodie, and ball cap, going into the office. It's like 38 degrees down here in Jacksonville. And 38 degrees that morning. And it was humming. This fragrance was humming off of me. Complimented throughout the first half of my day. Right before lunchtime, I was getting compliments. Random drivers was coming through. A couple of my teammates were hovering around saying, "Ooh, what's that?" And one of the ladies at work, she wanted, she said, "This smells like something my husband would wear." So I shot her the link and I gave her, at the time, the So Avant-Garde 30% off code, because So Avant-Garde just ran a sale for 30%. And she purchased it for her husband. And she did next day shipping for Christmas. So that 30% that she got off of the fragrance, she put it towards the shipping to get for her husband. But here nor there, hopefully he enjoys it. But I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it. One of the very best tobaccos. And you're going to be hearing a lot more about this as we go into winter. Plume impressions on Saturday to wrap up the week. Royal Bourbon. My God, is this great. It is great. It is great. All right, Smell Good family, so that's going to wrap up this week's video, week 145 of the weekly fragrance rotation. Of course, I want to hear from y'all. What are your guys' favorite fragrances that you wore throughout the week? What was new? What did you revisit? What was a yes? What was a no? Talk to me about your rotation. I love reading what you guys are wearing and love having conversations about what you guys are wearing. Have you tried any of these? What's your thoughts on these? Let me know down below in the comments. Let's chop it up and absolutely look forward to it. All right, so until next time, be cool, be safe, take care of yourselves. Positive energy, positive vibes, splack it up, splack it down, splack it that thing all around. And remember, what you put out to this world is exactly what you are going to get back. Enjoy your week, y'all. Have a great one. Peace. And of course, splack it. We get cornier about a video.